Barry.
Howdy.
It's great to see you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
We didn't tell these other states that Texas has our own grid primarily.
They probably already know that.
Yeah, I'm just saying. The gentleman from California, Mr. Rawbacker, will be.
We'd like to keep it that way.
Well, amen. Let's talk about that 10th Amendment. And your book is on sale, right? About the 10th Amendment.
Very much on sale.
Just saying. I'm pleased to say the funding requested in the FY 2019 budget includes a request for what's in my bill, the versatile neutron source. Dana, you'll like this. The next round of nuclear reactors. My act is called the Nuclear Energy Innovation Capabilities Act. It's clear that we need progress on this facility. This is where we can build the next round of reactors to move more quickly if we're going to meet the needs of the advanced reactor community. So, Secretary Perry, I guess, I don't know how much you've looked at that bill that we've got coming down the line. You know we're getting outstripped by Russia in nuclear innovation, and that's totally unacceptable. That's totally unacceptable. So I'd like for you to think about it, commit, if you would, to the funding of the versatile test reactor and make that a top priority in energy R&D. It looks like maybe Mr. DeBar has got some experience on that, or no?
You want to just you pitch your soft one?
Yes, yes, sir. Having run a reactor in my younger days, this is an important area. We've asked for $148 million as part of the 19 budget request around advanced reactors. In addition, SMR reactors as another area that we're very much focused on. So this is an area that is important, and I'd also like to point out for Congressman Beyer in Virginia, we just also the big CBAF nuclear physics facility that we just inaugurated this last week that had a ribbon cutting on shows another area of leadership in the nuclear area that we do for the country.
Yeah, Mr. Weber, I think it's this is exactly down the line that Mr. Rohrbacher was making reference to from the standpoint of the old way of building civil nuclear reactors. It'd be like kind of the old way they built cars. I mean, the technology's changed, and we need to take advantage of the technology. We need to be a part of the technology. We need to be, and let me just finish up by saying, the work that we're doing at Idaho National Lab is right along this line with the advanced reactors, and the funding of the national labs directly affects your point here. And
sure.
INL is the one of the lead labs that's dealing with advanced nuclear
reactors. And back to Mr. Rohrbacher's point, we're going to need an advanced fuel, so there's going to have to be R&D on fuel for this advanced reactor, which part of the discussion has been we can take some of that old fuel, whether it's military grade, whatever kind of fuel it is, we can actually investigate and do the research on how to use that fuel in some of these advanced reactors and maybe do away with some of the storage. As you know, South Texas Nuclear Project, when I was a state rep, was in my district, and we watched them change fuel rods. So it's very, very important. You mentioned the 38 states, I think, that store it on site. That's just not sustainable. So we would also ask you all to commit to not only the advanced nuclear reactors and the versatile neutron source, but also to research on the fuel for that next round. Are y'all able to do that?
Yeah. Well, we have some work going on now. With the high assay,
right,
low enriched uranium that I think fits the description of what you're talking about right there.
Sure. Well, and, I appreciate that. And Mr. DeBar, you're going to be with us at the labs this weekend, I believe.
Yes, sir. I look forward to being there with you.
Okay. Well, bring the secretary with you, I'm just saying. So, but thank you, Mr. Secretary. Mr. Chairman, I yield back. Okay.